So what happens if you stop intermittent fasting for 1 week? Will you gain weight? Today I'm diving into the details of what actually happens when you stop intermittent fasting in today's video. If you're new here, my name's Autumn and I'm a certified clinical nutritionist with my master's nutrition human performance. On my channel, I share a lot of different tips and strategies on how you can use intermittent fasting to achieve your weight loss or wellness goals. So if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Now, the main perks with intermittent fasting, especially when it comes to weight loss, is that you're going to generally have lower levels of the fat storing hormone insulin. And this is because you're just eating less frequently. Every time we eat, we're secreting that storing hormone insulin. So by using intermittent fasting, you're secreting that storing hormone less often. And this helps to turn on the fat burning process called lipolysis within our body. It also helps to turn on the gut cleaning process called the migrating motor complex, which can really help to sweep out the left behind food and bacteria that typically causes bloating. So that's why intermittent fasting has been found to really help with using fat as fuel, as well as help with reducing bloating. But what happens if you stop? Are you going to reverse all of those benefits? Now, this really depends on how you stop. In other words, are you eating full meals and just not fasting anymore? Or are you snacking all day? That's a big difference, because if you're snacking all day, then your insulin levels are going to stay high all day. And remember, that was one of the main benefits of intermittent fasting, is that insulin levels naturally dip down and allow the body to tap into fat burning. Snacking all day will also greatly stop that gut cleaning process, which can lead to more bloating as a result. Now, if you're maintaining satiating meals and still following a lot of those nutrient timing practices we talk about in the complete intermittent fasting bundle and on this channel, this will naturally allow for gaps between meals that last around 3 to 4 hours. So that means although you're not fasting, insulin levels naturally are able to dip back down in between meals, and that fat burning process called lipolysis is naturally able to turn back on. Plus, because you're getting that gap between meals, you're still able to turn on that gut cleaning process and still get some of those debloating benefits. Now, there have been studies showing that the more frequently you use intermittent fasting, the more results you'll get. But you don't necessarily need to be using intermittent fasting every day to see results. You also don't necessarily need to be reversing your progress on days that you aren't using fasting. Now, if you are only focused on your fasting period and you're not addressing your food, then this means you're probably using intermittent fasting as a form of calorie restriction and not really reaping all of those more hormonal insulin benefits of intermittent fasting. And because of that more calorie restrictive approach, as soon as you stop using intermittent fasting, it'll be a lot easier to gain back that weight. Whereas if you focus on satiating foods that reduce hunger, improve satiety, and help to reduce sugar cravings, while also using intermittent fasting, on those non-fasting days, not only is it possible to maintain your results, but it also may be possible to still see results too. This is why the meals are focused on just as much, if not more, with the complete intermittent fasting bundle recipes and protocols, because it can have that great of an impact not only on your progress, but on the longevity of your progress, even on those non-fasting days. So if you're curious about the complete intermittent fasting bundle, you can check out the details down in the description below. But if you're wondering how long intermittent fasting should actually take to see results, I highly recommend that you check out this video next. Also, if you're new to my channel and you love this science-backed information, make sure you subscribe right here. Come out with new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in my next video.